What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. For today's video, I'm back with another stock talk video, and for today's stock talk video, we're going to be talking about a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin today because there's a lot to be talked about, and there's certain levels I want you guys to be watching for that's really going to predict whether or not the whole market moves up to the upside or we start falling back down to the downside. Guys, if you are new here, click the links down below to follow me on my TikTok and join my Discord server, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on here. So we're looking at the past basically 6 months of Bitcoin. From about November into December is where we were back here, trading less than $20,000. And basically, since the start of 2021, we broke out above $30,000 and rallied all the way up to $40,000. Now, this $40,000 area will be brought up again, so just keep that in mind later in the video. We pulled back into February, which was a good buying opportunity as we were back about 10 grand from previous highs before starting our huge rally that rallied all the way up through February into March and hit highs of 57 grand before doing another nice pullback with another rally, another pullback with a final rally all the way up to around $64,000. After we hit highs around mid-April, 64 grand, we fell, and since then we've basically been either consolidating or downtrending. And more recently, if you look at the past couple weeks, you can see that Bitcoin has been on a downtrend, and we are currently trading right now at $38,000. And you can see that Bitcoin has been very volatile to the downside, as there was two massive drops right here that really shook some people out. But the real reason you're here and why you clicked on the video is to figure out whether or not Bitcoin is going to continue uptrending or to continue downtrending. Bitcoin will affect how the whole market does, especially these altcoins like Dogecoin, like Cardano. Different coins within the market are really waiting to see how Bitcoin is going to move. And because of that, it's really crucial that we go over two levels that Bitcoin has right now. Okay, so if we pull back to the 6-month chart, you can see my first line that we drew here is our resistance level, which is this blue line right here, which represents 40,000, or roughly 40,000. The drawing's a little off, and you know what, now that I'm looking at it more, it looks a little crooked, but you get the jig. $40,000 is our first level of resistance. Keep that level in mind. We tested that back here as strong resistance. We tested it right here as resistance, which broke down, but then we rallied up and broke through resistance, which turned it into support. And basically, since February, when we broke out of this resistance and it became support, we didn't test it for a while until we came back to this area down here. And where we were trading a couple days ago was near this support, which fell through. So now that it fell through, it's back to resistance. We tested this resistance a couple days ago, couldn't break through, fell back down. We tested the resistance yesterday, couldn't break through, and we fell back down. So, first area, resistance at $40,000. Now, the second area we're going to be watching is $30,000, okay? I know, it's really two simple areas to watch for, but they're very, very important. $30,000 is our next area, which is this lower blue line right here. This was tested once, twice, 3 times, and was technically tested another time recently when we had that huge flash crash. Bitcoin did drop below 30,000 for less than about 10 minutes before rallying back up. So the print didn't actually show on this chart right here, but it did test that area on that one day, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, when we had the quick flash crash and everything just crashed. So $30,000 is an area that we tested in the past. We bounced here and made up to higher highs. We bounced here off of that area, we bounced here off that area, and then we bounced here off that area. So now what we have created here is a channel. Now this channel is very important because it's a very, very choppy channel we're trading in. Look at what happened last time a couple months ago when we were trading this channel. It was very choppy with higher highs and lower lows. Now here we're starting to form that pattern where we can't break through the upper resistance area and we can't fall below this lower resistance area. So what does that mean? We have an upper resistance of 40,000, we have a lower support of 30,000. As of right now, if Bitcoin can't get above this $40,000 area, that's going to be bad news for altcoins and other cryptos. That means that we're not going to progress any further, and that if we keep on getting rejected, eventually we're not going to have enough strong momentum. There's going to be more sellers than buyers, which is going to cause us to fall. And if we continue to fall and we fall below this blue support level at 30,000, then we're going to have huge problems.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
This is an area to test right here, and if we fall below 30,000, Bitcoin will definitely drop to 25 and even test 20,000 after that. So here's what happens if we test the resistance area. If we test this resistance and we can hold and break above this $40,000 area, then I see other altcoins and other cryptos starting to take off. I think that's going to be really bullish sentiment for Bitcoin and other cryptos, and I can see us rallying back to 45,000 and even 50,000 in the near future. But that's a big but, is if we can get above and hold. We got above it a couple days ago, but we couldn't hold, and that caused us to reject and fall down. So keep that in mind when watching that $40,000 level. Now for the opposite, with $30,000 level support, what happens if we break below that? Well, if we test this $30,000 area, which was tested multiple times before, and we test it and fall through and we can't break it back above, then $30,000 turns into new resistance. Previous support turns into new resistance, okay? So if we break through this support right now, it will turn into new resistance. That will cause a huge sell-off within the whole crypto market. Stocks like Mara, Riot, Coinbase, Squarespace, all those different stocks that deal with crypto will fall too. Any type of crypto miner will fall. So $30,000 is a very, very key level of support, and resistance at $40,000 is very, very key level as well. So those are the two areas I want you to watch out for. And currently we're trading inside this channel, which is not a bad thing. We're consolidating. Now, we're either getting ready to get out of this channel and break up to the upside, or leave the channel and drop to the downside. There's two ways we can go, or we can keep on consolidating for a little bit longer. But give it another week or two, and we're definitely going to see some movement either to the upside or downside in a strong way. Now, which way that may be, there's no real way to know. Now, hopefully those areas will help you identify what to do with your positions that you have. Again, if you're going long term, you're staying long term and you're buying on dips because you believe in something. But if you're trying to short term trade things, know those areas to watch out for. Just keep that in mind when you're taking your trades. But guys, remember $40,000 level of resistance and a $30,000 level of support are two areas I want you watching out for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.